This story out of Texas is tragic, and we have to warn you, the details may be upsetting. This is 33-year-old Daniel Shrewsbury, the manager at a local Sonic drive-in in San Antonio, who was just days away from his 34th birthday. His siblings described him as a great brother, always there for others, and in his spare time, he enjoyed playing video games. But one night, while working a late-night shift at Sonic, Daniel found himself in a situation that would change everything. It all started when a customer came into the store, allegedly trying to pay for their food using counterfeit money. Daniel, just doing his job, confronted the group. After a heated exchange, they started to drive away, but Daniel was determined to take a picture of their license plate. As he stepped out to take the picture, one of the passengers warned him, "You're going to get shot." And they weren't lying. Moments later, the driver got out of the car and opened fire. 3 shots. Daniel didn't stand a chance. He was killed right there outside the restaurant. The shooter fled the scene and a 3-month manhunt ensued. But just this week, she was caught, a 17-year-old girl named Adaya Robertson, who landed on Texas's 10 most wanted list. What makes the story even more disturbing is that Robertson is only 17. It remains to be seen whether she will be tried as a juvenile or an adult, but in Texas, capital murder can carry a life sentence in prison. Critics say the rise of violent crime among young people can be linked to systemic issues like Poverty, lack of opportunity, and inequality drive people to acts of desperation. In a country where there are literally more guns than people, some argue this is a tragic consequence of a broken system. Robertson is facing murder charges and could spend the rest of her life in prison.
Man, my condolences goes out to that guy's family just because he died for no reason. Just like a lot of this fucking violence and people dying for no reason. Like, man, I wish he wouldn't even try to get the license plate because mental health is so real and a lot of people was going through it. And if they was already on demon time using their fake ass money to get some Sonic, you should have just let that slide by. You know what I'm saying? Called the police, told them, hey, look, this is what happened. Or even if you didn't feel like calling police, just let the shit go. But when people do shit like this, they already at their low point in life where they don't even care about anything. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely didn't solve anything and you definitely wasn't able to use the money and let the next person at the next store they try to do this foolishness with be their problem, you know? Just let folks know in the area, hey, it's fake money floating around, etc., whatever, and move on. Now this young man can't even create happy moments in his life timeline because these damn idiots wanted to be stupid and use violence to solve an issue when the negativity that they was creating by passing out that fake ass money was already too much as it is. And then overboard is when you pull out the gun because of somebody trying to get a license plate. Like, was it really worth your life, his life, over a fucking license plate, and y'all out here doing this stupid nonsense anyway? You know, it's just crazy to see that the people we share this world with will throw their life away for the stupidest shit ever. You know, and I just don't understand people they always preach about this, they always preach about that, but then you see it left and right, violence. Violence ain't never solved anything.
This 33-year-old mom, Tiffany Lucas,
Boys!
who had a history of jail time after spending a month behind bars for drug possession. It's unclear if CPS ever took any action, but now it's too late. About a year ago, her neighbor was pulling into his driveway and saw Tiffany walk down the front stairs of her porch before collapsing. She told him her kids were dying, and when he went into the house, he found her 2 boys, 6-year-old Maurice and 9-year-old Jaden, in a bedroom with a gun on the bed. On Ring doorbell footage that hasn't been released to the public, 4 shots can reportedly be heard in 30 seconds before Tiffany comes out of the house. Despite being shot in the head, the boys were alive when they arrived at the hospital. They were rushed into surgery but ultimately died from their injuries. When questioned, Tiffany said she was, quote, in such a bad spot and that the shooting was an accident. She says she never would have done anything like this unless someone manipulated her, and reportedly said she was being manipulated through Facebook or the internet or the Wi-Fi. And now, nearly a year later, she just pled guilty to their murders. It was previously reported that she was planning to plead not guilty by reason of insanity. The stepmother of one of the boys said the family will accept nothing less than the death penalty.
Anything less would be a slap on the wrist. We want the death penalty. That's that's what we want. She deserves to die.
That's legal in her home state of Kentucky, but rarely used. She'll be sentenced in November. 33-year-old
My
mom,
condolences
Tiffany
goes
Lucas,
out to the kids,
who had a
family,
history of jail time after spending a month behind bars. for drug
CPS,
theft.
I know y'all
It's
gotta do
unclear
a
if
job,
CPS
but
ever took
fucking
any
y'all was
action,
doing
but
your
now
job
it's
to
too
the
late.
most part.
About a year ago, her
But
neighbor was
goddamn,
pulling
it's
into his
too late for
driveway and saw
anything to be
Tiffany
done
walk
now
down the
because
front
these
stairs
little
of her
precious
porch before
souls
collapsing. She
have
told
been
him her
taken
kids
by
were
their
dying,
own
and
mother,
when he
and
went
that's
into
just
the
sick
house, he found
as
her
fuck
two
to
boys,
think that,
6-year-old Maurice,
you know what I'm saying,
and
you would
9-year-old
do something
Jaden,
like
in a
this
bedroom
against
with a gun on the
something
bed.
you carried in your body for at least a good period of the year. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she had a full term or what. When anybody understand the birth, your body go through so much different changes and emotions and feelings you go through. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a unicorn when women they could just be regular and be like, oh, I'm pregnant, but could just be regular, you know what I'm saying, without any symptoms of pregnancy. You feel me? So I know she had to have been going through something when she was carrying them babies, but at the same time, oh man, she tried to plead insanity. Come on now. The only insane motherfucker is the CPS people who felt like, hey, she should get her kids back. I think them the ones that's insane. I mean, just because she's a woman don't mean she's the right woman to be with those kids. And, you know, if they was already called and people was talking how they was talking about her, ain't no way in the hell them babies should have been back with their mom. And my thing is, where's the father at? You know, why the hell he ain't step up and try to be a parent? Because I know good goddamn well any of my kids was to ever go through something like that. I do whatever I feel is necessary to protect and to provide to the best that I can, no matter what condition I'm in. You know, I got nerve damage and I'm doing more work than a person out here with a healthy body because I have worked with it and heard them complain about this and that. And it's like, damn, I got the nerve damage where it's hard to stand. And you really irking my nerves because I'm in so much pain. It's like, damn. And then you got this damn monster who got two beautiful, precious souls that she took their life for whatever reason we don't know. But at the same time, it's people that can't have kids that would have loved the fuck out those kids. And it's just sad that people like that can't have kids.